Right, good evening all. Welcome back to another Train Sim Classic stream. Again, I'm back and Hans. Tonight in a pair of 37s, which is partially the reason for the name English Electric Storm. Because obviously 37s have a pair of English Electric 12 CSVT engines. Don't ask what half that means. I know 12 means it's got V12s in it, but that's kind of it. Oh, and also tonight, we finally have some AI. Actual moving AI. So, the scenario is going to be a bit laggy because the game has to try work all that out. Anyways, let's go straight into the game. And Trains, good evening, how you doing? Alright. Let's get all the factors to full. Let's go from building up. We don't have any guests tonight, which is a shame. We would have had Max, but he's got a few mic issues that I think he said he wanted to sort out tonight, sort of in his own time. So, unfortunately, he's not a guest tonight. However, hopefully, he will be in future again. 054 starting signal. Fair enough, Trains. I did see a new account to join. So you might want to obviously verify in the rule section as well. Yeah. Anyways. I don't mind the mess that is extra at the moment. I've put way too much AI down. Whoa, how is that in already? Okay. So I've put down a nice bit of AI. It might be a bit overkill. But the AI is only between basically here and Dawlish. So it's not like extensive as such. Very nice, friends. Yeah, because I've been keeping an eye on that so recently. Because that server's very dead, isn't it? And both of them are dead. Both servers are. The only actual announcements that go in that server are for the YouTube bot and then the one I made earlier. Bit of AI in tonight. Because why not? Hello AWS. Unfortunately not Trains, no. Would have been nice to go to that, but no, I won't be in attendance to that. Just shame. There is a lot of good stuff up there. Gutted that I won't be going. Where's IT going to leave? Because that'll be going at some point. That 159 will be moving in a minute. He won't move. That's a 150 that I'll be following all the way to Dawlish. Warren. How you doing? Good evening. How you doing? Not only that, you've got a 9 IET sat somewhere there. And we have an HST as well, which is now currently sat at Tinmouth. Then we've got one at Newton. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, tell me about it, Hayden. It's bloody warm, isn't it? Very bloody warm. Yeah, I have trains, yeah. This scenario, again, is of my creation. I literally just botched it together in half an hour. Hence why AI is very lax. Thing is, the HST won't come all the way up to Exeter. Because, thank you, game. Just make it not possible. Because it interferes with service 8 or something. Which I think is... Oh no, it's an IET, isn't it? It's a 9 IET. Yes, sat over at the moment we have Flopsy. Because why not? You know, it's not doing a whole lot, is it? Then again, I think it's still being repaired. 37219. That's 667. This is a 150. A 150-219 in its FGW still. This has now returned from refurb as of what was it? Saturday, I think. Looks bloody awful in GWR. And the people I've spoken to about it, they're not happy either. They really don't like that it's returned in GWR. Looks genuinely awful. Oh well. Nothing we can do about it. Very nice, Hayden. Yeah, I'm not too bothered about the F1 movie personally. Just stopping dead on the HSC mark. That'll do. Yeah, please unlock your doors. Because I have to follow this 150. Not sat here all day. Yeah, very nice trains. So yeah, I'll be going down to Plymouth on this run. So yeah. I've done it, so this 159 here, 018, would have decoupled from 006. Because this is what happens periodically during the day. A set arrives in from Waterloo as a 8. What happens is, I think it's the, whatever would be the front set going back to London, decouples. Oh, that IT is off. And what it does is it basically buggers off up there, goes back into the depot, refuels. That 3 that's left behind then goes to Waterloo. Then another 3 comes back, goes up to New Yard. Then after about 3 hours, our example, which is 018, would then come back out through 3, out to New Yard, couple up, and then go back to Waterloo as a 6. It is trains, yeah. Good old Birkenhance again. Oh, it's 015. It's in the wrong formation now, isn't it? First class should really be London End. I don't know why I know that about 015. Well, I have cabbed it actually. This is the only one I've cabbed. And I remember because I cabbed it from the first class end. And first class end that day was London End. We'll watch this IET for a minute. From here, sure. Off it goes. Heading up towards Tivoli. 219's not doing anything. 263, please move. I've got places to be. If this is broken, I'm not going to be happy. Yes. Lovely. It is trains, yeah. It's available on ATS, I think. I think it's ATS. It should just be under, I think it's Class 150 LED headlights. Fun fact, 263 is now the only one to have a yellow headlight cluster. 207 was one as well, but when it went to refurb, the BMAC was painted black. So 263 is now the only one to have yellows. I tell you something, it's absolutely disgusting. Seriously, only the headlights are clean, that's it. Yeah, just a bit on the dirty side. I'm sat behind Matt till Dawlish Warren now. When it leaves in basically the next 35 seconds. We're good to go in a minute then. Go 263. It does a bit trains. I quite like it because it's quirky. You know, it's unique in its own way. So I quite like it. But yeah, it looks, yeah, it does look odd. I do agree with you there. Oh, and that Newton with a little 2-car sat on platform 1. I'm not going to reveal what that is. Not gonna say anything. Oh, that's why the HSC won't go in here. Because this is booked in here. Okay. So an M from Penzance. 802 111. Seen this many times. Are you having me on? It's gonna stop there. No, you don't.
TWS and AWS operational.
I'm gonna move this up the platform. I'll move it up to where it's meant to be. Up at the 9. But it's not there at all, it's up there, isn't it? I'll just leave it here. Oh, you're joking. Oh, great. Hey! There we go. Nice. I'm concerned now because I know that 159's booked to move. I remember that was the first one I set up. It's not set up? I definitely set it up because I sent it to go to Headshot, then back into back road, and then back into fuel. I remember doing that. I always set another train to do that. No idea. I'm gonna miss HSD in a minute. It's just left allish. Let's hit a free eye then in a minute. Because we've had that 9 already leave. Or already arrive. Oh, that's fun. Oh, he's in violation of signal anyway. Please do not break. Because that's booked Marsh Barton as well. It's booked at Marsh Barton, Starcross, and then Warren. Then it's out my way. He's booked for 2 minutes there. Railways of Britain, good evening, how you doing? Oh my god. You're having me on. Slight levels of frustration, eh? For God's sake. We're getting nowhere here, are we? Let's do some diagnostics. You need to see exactly what's going where. Because I'll show you all the timetable that I've laid out. My 37's untimetabled, unless, oh, just in case, you know, I wanted to stop basically wherever I want. If I didn't want to go down to Plymouth or wanted to go to Cornwall, I could pull that wild card. And that 150's broke. Because it's not pulling off. It's doing the passenger stop, but it's just not moving. Unless I start it. I think it's visible now why I don't do AI in scenarios. Because anything I try to instantly breaks. You can get... Oh, what change? You mean for the MTU? Because I don't think there's one for the MTU. But for AP's VP185, I think you have to have all the old packs. Obviously 2 of them aren't on sale anymore. So yeah, I don't think there's currently one, you know, actively available for the current situation. But if you have like the old MTU and the old Venta and the VP185, you should be able to get that on Major Wells. Actually, has anyone done a new thingy what's it? I don't think they have they? Trying to do that while train sims load in. Brilliant combo. There we go. So let's have a look. So service 1 is down in Lara. No, it's not. It's at Newham. So service 6. Well, there's something wrong for 4. But it was fine. Did you stop at St. David's platform 3, which it's on, and St. Thomas platform 1, that one, Marshbarton 1, ta-da, Starcross 1, ta-da, and then Warren 1. And there. That's 9 IET we saw in 6. That's the IET we saw leave. So that's 263, which is what I'm looking at here. That's the big, issue causer. Because that's the one that's not working. There's that one as well, but that's just stuck in a depot. It's nothing. Do I have to put timers on every one of these? Or then just decide, work. I don't understand this. Because nothing's in its way. There's nothing that should be, oh yeah, this won't work. That's all the passenger stop markers. Just going through the X liveries. Aha. To this vehicle. We'll go again. It's not going to be happy because there's like 9 trains in there. Max, good evening. How you doing? Yeah, we're currently having timetable issues. Because thanks, Train Sim. Can't make anything easy. Oh, God. I think it's very apparent why I don't use AI. It's a pain in the arse. And especially if I'm doing a long run, I have to basically run the whole thing to make sure it works. Oh, I'm loving this. Could be worse. Things just could be so much worse, couldn't it? Luckily, it's only one train that's actually causing me a problem. A very nice trains. I suppose that's in reference to the Venture into Kent, the first one. Or was it down to Dodlands, wasn't it? Remember, because that was a pretty big deal. Okay, got 221 apparently. So you got 221, not 263. That's fine. Got a nice cool drink here. It's not too warm. Could be so much worse. So luckily down here it's not been too warm today, which is good because obviously 175 was running earlier. 175002. It's so weird having a 175 running. Just looks a bit out of place. Especially in debranded Transport for Wales. But yeah, might as well talk about videos. I will get through the editing eventually. be fair, if we're being honest, I don't want to do the video I'm editing at the moment because it's one of the two big videos. And I've mentioned this about 2 weeks ago. I'm going to bunch some videos together. It's another big video. And there's another big one in that as well. This is the thing, the more I put this off, the worse the backload gets. Team trains, very nice. Yes, good evening, how you doing as well? Yeah, I noticed trains. Yeah, I've seen your comment on that video. It's so weird. Yeah, seeing 175. There was a lot of crew on that as well. But apparently today is training the trainers on the sets, and then those trainers will train the trainees on just a general mechanical gearbox. And I think they'll then transfer to proper like route learning on them, which will mean they'll probably bring in the 3 car. And you get the idea. I know they've only got 1 at the moment though, so. Okay, so where he's stopping is front, well, 57221 is actually off the platform. Good. So let's get this ready cab set up again. And our 3.4.1. Good old GSMR. 060. Oh, hello, 5IET. God, he's flying. Yeah. I don't damage IET too much. I know they're crap units, but, you know. Alright. Let's see if at 5 past 5 it pulls off. If it doesn't, something is hilariously wrong. And I'm actually out of ideas. Excuse me, driver, you're a 5. And you overshot the 910. Blimey. Hey, the 5's not here, the 5's all the way down there. Yeah, Here it is. Overshot by over a full unit. Wow. Driver, I'm disappointed. What an overshoot. Yes, I'm not ready to go yet. Ain't got the road. Well, what do we talk about for the next 2 minutes? Stubby on. Sat there not being accepted onto the fuel road. I've got a full tank of diesel, so yeah. I see that yellow strip as well down the bottom. Fun fact, you don't actually see that in SWI units now, because it's covered in dirt. But yeah, they do have like a yellow line running along the bottom of each coach. I said, you don't see it, because it's just permanently covered in dirt on every single one. The only reason you'll actually ever see it is if they have to like rub it off to see the bogey indicator or anything, or just like any marking. For example, engine shutdown. Other than that, you don't actually see that line at all. Right, come on, driver. 40 seconds. So I'll set my cab. Thing is, you won't get the signal right away after he's gone. Just stop at St Thomas, then leave St Thomas, and then I'll get the road. How fun. Just miles registered. Oh, I haven't done Clag, have I? Yes, let's get that. All set to maximum. Way! It's departed. Oh hey! Might be alright. I'm going to sat behind him now all the way to Dawlish. You might actually be moving by the time the 9 car gets here. There's a HSC. Looks to just be crawling around to Dawlish. So you might even get that at speed. Way. Come on, driver. Got to get on. Isaac, good evening. How you doing? I have no idea when the next relevant is. It's actually going to go all the way to the end. The two cars like here. They're not going to fly past that. Definitely full service braking, which is dodgy. Cool, right on the TPWS grid. Very close to an overshoot there. Hey, we got the 9. Not getting the road yet. God, people are probably fed up at me here, aren't they? Like, girl, you're blocking up 4. Yes, I'm being held by good old 221. Come on, I'm impatient to get going. I've now been sat here for 49 1/3 minutes. Brilliant. And there goes the IET. I swear if that's broken. Oh, very nice trains. Please. God. Lovely. Finally. Not particularly sure trains, I'll be honest. I'd say potentially Angusteen. Don't ask me where that is. I have no idea. I just know it exists and it's a quarry. I'd say probably Angusteen. Well, no, maybe who? If there was any doubt that I made this scenario, Yeah, all of the trains are broken. Well, one is. It's a 150 of all things. Please tell me it's made it to Marshbarton. Help? Where is it? There it is. If I active to help it past Marshbarton, I am not going to be happy. So just have to get it going from every station. Welcome to the true Devonian experience. You sat behind units every 5 minutes. Defensive driving at 8 miles per hour. Please leave Marshbarton on your own. You are having me on. Potentially 4 trains, yeah. Although I'd maybe go 6. Potentially trains, but finally. That was the most aggressive pull away in the world. I'm going to do a bit of defensive driving, really. Please upscale? No. I'm actually going to give it some welly though, because we have actually got a decent way to the next signal. Let's get a good screenshot though. We only have 2 more stations that we might have to talk that unit past. It's moving. Am I going to get proceed or am I going to be checked down again on another single yellow? Honestly, I hope I get proceeds because that's, you know, proper defensive driving paying off. Thing is, when I'm clear to a single yellow, this is how you defensive drive. Not too mental until you see a signal. Brakes on this thing are horrid at the moment though. I was expecting a bit more from them really. Oh, you're joking. You know what that means? I'm gonna stay braking because, you know, in real life my driver wouldn't have seen the signal yet. No, he would have seen it. If in doubt, send it. Yeah, trains. It's an alright station, as Marshbottom. Smells awful though. Trust me, this isn't a station for spotting really. It's a dreadful station really. Oh, HST's on its way. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna hope that gains a bit of speed and passes me around like here before I have to brake. Ready proceeds now. Thing is, in real life, I'd be very wary of what's in front of me. So I'd be looking at my speed, not really planning to do much more than 75, because then I'll start catching it up. So, not ideal. I think in real life, drivers would just push their trains to what they can actually do to the limit. Me though, I'm going to be wary of what's in front of me. Which is 150, 75 max. This is going to be a nice shot here. It's quite a usual crossing. Where's the HST? There it is. It's gone past 150. That's good if it's gone past 150. Which means closing speed, that's been 75. Closing speed of 145 miles per hour. So, that'd be a good shot. With HST coming past. Can I yet see the HST? No, I don't. Yes, I can. It's going to be a bugger because I want it to pass me when I'm on the 100. Might barely pass me there. As I'm braking. Should be a shame. Where is it now? Was it on this curve? Yes, it is. Hey. Here we go. That'd be nice to get a shot with. So I am going to pass it on the 100. Very good, very nice. We shot off on throttle. So you need a good collect shot. I was just barely out of sight. Probably closing on that board here. Hey. Oh, that's the wrong way. I'm it. That's good. Still got on the 100. So yeah, 097 Drogo. Looking very nice there. With 688 Great Rocks. Then we've got 189, was it Launceston? Yeah. That'd be a good shot actually. These are two sets part ways. you very much, Sugar Max. Hey. I can't remember. That's been out with 186 today, isn't it? That would be a priceless photo of the two together. It would have been so much better here. Josh, good evening. How you doing? That's where I'm going. Going to Plymouth. Trains, least favourite class of terrain. That's difficult. Because there's a lot I don't like. So let's run through the ones I don't like. Don't like turbos. Really don't like those. Hate the 16006s. Actually awful trains. Of course, the important one, IETs. Hate those. Voyagers as well fit into that category. Oh, you're having me on. Just once again fell to the part. Oh boy. If I had to pick out of those main contenders, being turbos, IETs, or Voyagers, I don't know. Because turbos have comfy seats, but they're 3+2 seating. The air conditioning is about as reliable as an IET. And just in general, they're so stuffy. It's actually really unpleasant to be on a turbo. So let's just say, if I'm on a turbo, it was probably a last resort. I do not like those. IETs, well, obviously they're known for having a cracking time. I must have whistleblower as well, didn't I? Bugger. And the crossing. The shot I usually get. Yeah, so IETs obviously are known for having a cracking time. Their aircon's buggery, as I found out. What day was it? It was Sunday, I think. Max will know. Because it was a day of Shed and Body Snatcher. Yeah, aircon fell in Coach C. No, in Coach B. I was in Coach C, so I was alright. And the Voyagers. Where do I start? What an experience. And not a good one either. You know, they're stuffy. I don't know if they have aircon or not. Doesn't seem like it. In general, again, you won't see me riding a Voyager unless I have to, which is whenever I go up country. Not to mention, they've not got enough they've not got enough seats. they're always rammed, boiling hot, claustrophobic, and in general just a piece of work to ride. Because obviously when I went to York, I had to have a breather at Chesterfield because it was horrid to be on there. Actually horrid. So, yeah. I've got to restart this thing again now. Oh, in a minute, won't have to do this again. Yay. But yeah, if I had to pick a least favourite, it'd either be a Turbo or a Voyager trains. I'm not doing too bad, Josh. Favourite train that's electric only? It's a good question. 87. I'm just going to say it's because yeah, they're quite decent. 86 is same reason. Yeah, that's that question. Yeah, there are, Josh. Decommissioned first class. Even so. Could be better, couldn't it? But yeah. I'd say so, Josh, yeah. It's a pretty decent pack at the end of the day. And yes, they did used to have 002 on it, yes. Of which, I think that's the only mainline one. Personally, Josh, Valenta. Valenta by a mile. Honestly, I didn't think I'd like the Valenta that much. Initially, because internet is AP. The MTU was pretty decent. Didn't have a lot of hope for the Valenta, but now my Valenta, well, no, the Valenta is my favourite pack. Gold Star Cross. He will, Josh, yeah. But he's trying to balance Shed and what's it called? The VP185. I'm pretty sure he's basically finished the Shed anyway. As the VP185 is a bit further down the road, I think. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure he's working on Valenta though, so, yeah. Yeah, pretty much, Josh. But then if you look, you know, way back for the VP185, first Great Western trialled it, and you got the Pullman as well. 125 group, Colas as well. I think Colas had one or two, and then that went to DATS, I believe. Fair enough, trains. Hope to see you in the next stream or video. Hope to see you there. Have a good rest of your evening. Yeah, hopefully make it to Plymouth. There's no more AI now, because that 150 is now out of the way, so that's that, hopefully. Yeah, have a good rest of your evening, trains. Well, yes, Josh, EMR were the bulk of VP185, but, you know, if we look more broadly at VP185, then it should be quite a nice pack. Alright, so yeah, install a Shwarm. We completely bypass 150 here, and that's it. We're no longer stuck behind it. We've been behind it for an hour and 20. Thank God it's out of the way. We are now just free to drive. Right here, Josh. High chance I won't really see that until the end of the stream. So obviously it's now 10 o'clock. I've got a lot of time to make up. So, yeah. Yeah, he's through to Dash. Now running under perfectly clear signals. Basically all the way to Plymouth. Yeah, we're not booked to stop at Newton. Might stop there anyway though. Is that the Atlas, Josh? An A400M? Because I was looking at that earlier. Funny enough. Because of current events in the UK. We won't go into that because that's not what this stream is about. But because of current events in the UK, yes. Still on break. Why? Just go down to the curfew and we'll get it going around into Timoth. Now, Josh, now HSTs have been labelled the most dangerous train in the country. Because of their fiberglass cab. And apparently, yeah, a lot of very bad crashes recently have been due to their lack of crashworthiness. which it's very much solvable, that issue. There are ways that crashworthiness can be increased. It's not being explored because this country's wasteful. But as you had Stonehaven, you've also had it collide with a tree. You had a really, really nasty one down Hemerdon back in 18. It wasn't a very nice crash still. Yeah, but Josh, it's still relevant. It's still a major crash involving the HST in this decade. There's been two, Josh. There was one up in Scotland. I think it was up near Aberystwyth. There was also a nasty one with a tree going down Hemerdon. That was 195. And yeah, not good. Well, Josh, yes, Ladbroke Grove was quite bad, and so was the other one? And Nerva as well. Yeah, after Nerva, that was quite bad. I tell you what, we'll stop at Newton. Yeah, but Josh, it's also to the point. Yeah, HSCs, I don't think any crash has been directly resultant because of a problem with an HST. Yes, okay. I do agree. You know, Stonehaven was quite well amplified because of HSTs, and you know, especially their body, steel, steel, fiberglass, quite weak, very easy to corrode. But then again, I doubt it would have been any better than any other train. You could say, oh, 158 this, 170 that. You know, Salisbury was another. You know, Salisbury was a really bad collision of a 158. Yeah, it shows. You know how Yeah. Not to mention, the HST was travelling 75, I believe. And that was entirely resultant of signaler error. And now at Corellian, if I were to place blame for Stonehaven, I'd probably place it on Corellian. But also definitely Network Rail as well. The HST, you know, I doubt, people saying, well, if you choose a different train, you might not have had as many people die. I do beg to differ on that. Because if we look at a Fisherton Tunnel, yes, okay, only one person actually died, and that was later on, not on impact or anything. But then you see that was a slow speed collision. Well, I think one of the coaches completely twisted at 15. Was it 15 or was it 60? I'm going to get my facts right in a minute. I'll get the RAIB report up. Josh, I have no idea. I just find the asset in the asset library and I place it down. You'll get the RAIB report up in a minute. And I will get some facts about Fisherton Tunnel. Because that's important. RAIB. So, Fisherton Tunnel. Let's have a look. Here we go. So, train 1 Lima 53, which is the one that's spadded, travelling at approximately 52, and train 1 Foxtrot 30 at 20. So, if we're going off trains going in the same direction pretty much, yeah. What will that be? Probably about, we're thinking colliding speed, probably about 32 miles per hour, like properly. And yet also how the 158 WSP was not up to scratch at all. So yeah. Anyways. So when they say it could have been better with a different train, I don't think so. Because if you look at Fisherton Tunnel, that was about half the speed, and one of the coaches completely twisted on, I think it was a 158. I think it was 158, not the 9. Obviously the cab had to be cut on the 158, no, the 159. Yeah, not good. Not good at all. No, I made a typo on the number. Oh, you have me on. I accidentally put 3, not 2. I meant to put 175002, not 003. So yeah, we've got the what was it, trainer. So what are they called today? Yeah, training trainer. So you've got the training trainer and then 8 driver trainers. There's 8 of them altogether. I think Max said there was like 12. Would have put in train spots as well, but yeah. So this is where the 175 stopped earlier. Can't believe that. 003. Wasn't 003, it's 002. Oh, God, I'm a bit annoyed myself. Yeah, did look quite clean as well. So, yeah. I believe today as well was the first movement under its own power for, I don't even want to think how long. I think it's like 1.5 years since 002 moved, like under its own power. So, yeah. I was a bit sceptical about how it would run, but it seems to have done alright. It's gone back to there now. I don't know what they're called, Josh. I'm being completely honest. I've no idea. Already up to 30. That's how you drive 37. Alright, goodbye, 002. Just pretend that says 2, not 3. That's just me making a typo. Let's just say this is 002. So yes, farewell 002. We'll see the other 3 down there. Over good old Ella Junction. Where you branch off from the up and down Tor Bay to the up down Devon Banks. Speaking of up down Tor Bay, seems to be plans for a new station at some point. Called, I think it's going to be Edgenswell. Because no one's schedules now actually does come up with that, as if it were a station. So I'd imagine that's what new station's going to be. I've known for a while they were going to put a new station up there. So yeah, there's now the good old Devon Banks. Next station, Plymouth. Well, next station it will pass through, Totnes. Next station will actually stop at Plymouth. We're not far from Dayton now. Let's go meander our way around here. And this long sweeping left. Then into a long sweeping right. And we're at Dayton. Well. Yeah, the spot I spot at Dayton, up there. Because we're at Dayton now. On the bank. So it's at that spot now. Hey, there we go. I've actually seen 521 up here. Cool, it roars. I think the train physics slightly better for how they actually are up here. Oh, 1 in 46. This is like the really steep part of it here. But yeah, I'll tell you something. It's amazing for listening to like any loco, just be a full chat all the way up. 37 sound amazing up it. One thing I haven't worked out. I don't know if that's a logo for the DO5 group. Let me have a look. Because I know some companies like to put their logos on the diamond. I think it is. Let's see the loco at the very end of Dayton. Well, at the very summit of Dayton. It's not the end because obviously we've got to go this tunnel, then all the way back down the other side. Bit of brake. The brakes are just butter on this. Wow. Just gonna slam it through Totnes. Because I'm a bit below the limit. I don't really care for speed. I need to get rotary. Floor it as we get to the 1 in 61. 1 in 50 now. Losing speed. Maintaining full power. Still struggling at rotary. Well, surfing out a little bit, gaining speed. Oh, a base at rotary now. This is nice. Yeah, earlier on when we were stuck in Exeter, it reminds me a bit of a song. Oh, it reminds me of the start of a song. Jump Around by House of Pain. The first lyrics: "Pack it out, pack it in. Let me begin." That's It just reminds me of 152.21 earlier, where I was just holding us up like all the way to Dawlish. Just let the stream begin. Although that was long ago. We're nearly at Ivybridge. Well, Asia first though. Was knocked McCann over. That would not have gone down well. Need to speed up a little bit. Very nice shot. Silica exploding in Clag. Good shot here, I think. So I'll go back to Lara this in a minute. We get to Plymouth. If we're good enough on time, we'll take this back to Lara. Not too far off. Got Ace just around the corner. Ta-da! Ace emergency crossover. Well, actually, that'll be a good shot here, won't it? Yes. thrash it over the crossover. Be nice. Checking the points. So I think it's tried to throw me over here before. Over at H. Can't remember what this is called here. Like these little bits of metal. The sort of change over accordingly. Have a technical name, can't remember them. Ooh. That's a nice screenshot I've not thought of before. Very good FPS as well, actually. So I've been driving for an in-game hour. We spent an hour and 8 doing the intro and finding defects. Nice. So what we're going to do is, because I don't think there's any roads free at Lara, outside roads. There might be one free. I'm not going to leave it in there. I'll dump it straight in the maintenance shed. I'll have a look in a minute and see if there is any road free. Like I said, I probably won't take it though. And I'm going Lara Junction way, not McGold, so the ones that got the buffers are out of the question. So I think there's one of them free. I'm going to go on mute in a minute because there's something I need to sort out. Actually, I'm going to pause mute now. I'll be back in a minute. Never mind. You can call me back. Right. Anyways, let's get to Plymouth. If I get a call back again, I'll go on mute again. Yeah. Reset the zoom on that. Right. Can't be too far away from Hamilton now. Not really. Just go around here, up here, and then we're at Hamilton. And over the emergency crossovers. See, loop doesn't exist anymore. Race down Hamilton. Past Toby Junction, past Lara, into Plymouth. This is what I meant by there's not a lot of roads. Not going maintenance 1. Not going road 10. Might be able to go road 6. I doubt it. Not going road 2. So that's those sidings. We'll dump in excess. Dump it in road. I think it is. I think it's road 8. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think. Then you maybe got road 10. Yeah, so you've got 10 maintenance roads. I hope it's up a little bit. I'm going to go too mental though. So we've got a huge, what was it, 2 or 3 mile downhill in a minute? Mental. Saying yeah, all the way down Hamilton, down Tabby Junction, over Lara Junction, past Lara, over Lipson, down Mutley, through Mutley Tunnel, what I'm going to call Mutley Junction, and yeah. Back to it. Right, 80. Let's go. We're at 80 already. The bank started there. And again, it's a 142 down. I think it's near enough on par with Tainton. So we're going to get to Ivy Junction. About, yeah, about just over 1 1/4. Probably away from bottom of the bank. Thing is, it's lovely coming down. It's a pain in the arse going up. Like, you're pretty much full throttle, you're still losing speed. It's horrible to do in the kettle. In the kettle, it just dies. It's painful trying to drive a kettle up there. What milepost is this? 242. So roughly we'll do about 50-ish miles. 11:07. Found out I was dawdling much too much overnight. We did the blender. It genuinely took an hour to get from Plymouth to Lara. Shocking. So you got to cut the BS a little bit tonight. She's got on there. It'll now just be terminate, unlock doors, allow them to lock, get right away, straight back out of Lara Junction, reverse into Lara, have a look around. That's it. It'll literally be it. I've not noticed this. Got rivets on the window. That's nice. Have we got that on 21? No. So Many Great Rocks has the rivets. That's actually a really nice touch. We got the old Desi locks on the roof. Same length ones. I think in real life they're slightly different. So, yeah, Lara DGL. We won't be binning it in DGL. Just keep going. You're going into Plymouth Main. Reverse. Out to here, pass a shunt. And then knock it over to the depot. In fact, we'll look now, we'll scout where I can go. Just going to stay over here on the right. So I can do, so down here, I'm not using this road. I could go down here, but I'm not going to fit. The only real place I can go is, yeah, bin it down 8 road. Because you can't go, what is it, 7 road? Because 175, 114 is here. Can't go over here because it's not big enough. That road's blocked off. So you've got to go with, I think it's 9 road or 8 road, 8 or 9 road. So that's not being big enough. I'll have to loop back across, block any of these HCs from going. I'm not reversing, I'm not going Mont Gold, so not parking it here. Tell you what, we'll slap at 8 road underneath the clock and the peak of the roof. That's how we'll leave it. I'll leave it in 8. Just straddling over the pit. Yeah, we'll have a look at all of this later when we get back. We've scouted out where we're going to go. Actually, we'll set the route into 8 Road. And we'll go 8 Road. That'll be that. Okay, good. Bring that over. Not changing that set of points. We need that. Good. What sort of scenario? And it was a pacer scenario with a pacer there. Could not recognise for life me where it was. It was here. On that road there. Couldn't for the life of me think where that was. But now, it's a bit of track I drive, well, a few times every week. In game. I travel it like once every few weeks. So we'll have a look at these units when we get back. I've just got all the BS on the way in. Just go straight for reverse, straight out. It's a bit laggy now because there's so many trains back there. I'm actually going to save now. (11). Alright. It's only for a 55, isn't it? Ah, 25. Soon get low. Indicator 4. Go down to 25. So this is how a train's meant to enter platform 4. Not around here. Just meant to spin it across there and then. Thing is, you only use this if you go into the dock platforms, or this part if you're up in the shunt. Decent. Right then. Alright. Check all doors are closed. Yep, off we go. We've got an area to get to. Oh, we're not going over there. Okay. That's probably why it's not clearing me then. Right, back over Muttley. It is a short milestone. Back down to Lara. Reverse. Into Zappo. And we'll have a look around. That'd be a good screenshot. Really signal. Very bright cabinet. No more power. Actually, we might pun a bit more, because, you know, not all the time I'm driving Great Rocks, is it? I'm not driving this very often. There's Lara. I really need to think about braking. Oh my god. So you need to stop just past Pap 136. So we're doing 49 past it. That ain't happening. Do you know, we'll go down to Tavi and back. It might genuinely be better. Yeah, we'll go into Tivy and back. No, Tivy? Tavistock. Back. We'll go back over here. Because, yeah, I didn't mean to reverse her at all. My throat's a bit sore. reversing here. Batman reverse. Reset stock junction behind to be in the normal, not the reverse. It's currently this point's in reverse. I've reset this one's normal. Normal working. Good, good. So we can bin it in DGL because we can. Good, good. Often you'll see something in DGL. Apart from maybe if it's leaving, but not arriving this way. Very rarely you'll see that. Why? Are you serious? The points aren't set to go in. Even reset. So if I saw that, I would bring up box and saying, "E, where are we getting at? Pap 1 2 set across my road. Papa 3 1 2 clear to let me in. What do I believe?" Not let pass that shunt. It's not good. Pap 1 2 fell. Right, so why isn't Papa 1 4 0 clearing? Right. Set. Set. Well, I'm definitely allowed to go. And from now on, headlight off. Does look good, doesn't it? I'll pull up a little bit closer. Pretty much perfect. Right. Let's move on into the sheds. Maximum 5 mile per hour in sheds. Let's go shot from outside. I don't know if I'm near the end of the shed yet. Hope not. Definitely near the end of the shed, aren't I? No, got a bit more. Here we are. There we are. Set down 8 road, engine off. Engine off, handbrake on. Comfortably within 8 road Lara. next to XCFW 175114. Right, let's have a look around there. So 175114 on what I think is 7 Road. Got 009 on 1 Road. 7 on 2 Road. So these are the other two car units. And 114 is the only 3 at the moment in Lara. So technically we've seen all the GWRs today. Let's get to the good old triple on Tom. 43093 Berkeley Castle. Next to 098 Walton. And 186 Launceston. No, hang on. 186 Taunton. So that forms this end of the HSTs. On the back of 93 we have 187 Cardiff. So these are all real sets of how they have been, by the way. On the back of 98 we've got number 4 Caerphilly. And on the back of 186 we have 42 Tremerton. Which is very nice. I say these sets are all accurate as of was it Saturday, I think. Yesterday. Let's move on to Stateless Monk Gold long sidings. 10 carat 800 here, 800 009, which is very nice. Coupled with 800 021. Then we have a 9 here. I think we have 2 9s, 2 10s. 800 317, say form the 800s. I think both these are 802s. 802 020, form Thank You NHS. With 802 002, used to be named Steve Whiteway, and was involved in a very, very nasty fatality. Yeah, not good. I won't go into details about that, it's pretty gruesome. And the last unit we have to look at, 802 110, which is the 802 9 car. Where about it? Okay. Yeah, that's all the units here at 84A Lara. It's very nice. So yeah, I think pretty much we're all done. After 3 hours. 1 or 1.5 of which was spent troubleshooting. God's sake. Right, and now we'll move into the outro. Oh, my throat is dry. Okay. Back onto the outro screen. My throat is dry from talking for that long. Oh wow. We'll get the mileage in a minute as well. Let's wait for the game to quit the scenario and we'll get the miles. Yeah, not a bad stream. I'll say that. Obviously, the teething issues earlier on. I need to work out why that's doing that. But yeah, I might put more AI in future if I can get it to work. Who knows? But yeah, not a bad stream. Not half bad. Next stream 287. If Oscar's available, we'll do F1. I want to do a bit of F1. I want to do 2-player career mode with Oscar, so we'll see if he can be available. If not, I'll find something. Ooh, throat's a bit croaky. And yeah. Okay, there might be an issue with the bot on the server. I'll sort all that out at some point. Come on, Train Sim. You want the miles? All here for the miles. That's all we're waiting for now. Come on. Come on, Train Sim, stop white screening. We need the mile count. Blimey, it's warm, isn't it? Here we go. We have done. Come on, game, give me the session debrief. Might get a debrief. Hey, 58 miles. Or 94 Ks. Not bad. Yeah, I'm exhausted. It's nearly midnight. So on that note, we'll move straight into the outro. In the description down below, there's a link to 3 Discord servers, my new and my old one, and Oscar server as well as Henry server. Feel free to join any of the 3. However, please note you need to be 13 or above to join as per Discord terms of service. Feel free to like and subscribe as well. Feel free to like, as tell me that you like what we do here, and subscribe so you don't miss the stream or video. And to help this channel towards the goal of 500 subs by September, I think it was. Nothing else to be said by me. So on that note, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next stream or video. Take care. Hope to see you there.